Hi everyone, today's little tutorial is just, it's a basic sort of day makeup, but it's got a slight smoky eye on the top. I'm going to really accentuate and concentrate on the top lids today and just show you a little bit of technique, lipstick gloss at the end. I just thought it's something a little bit different, not too different to what I've done, but something a little bit, how to kind of carry off a line on the top lids for a daytime look really. I've got my mirror behind my phone again. It's quite a bright day again, so apologies if I squint. I'm just going to go in with my eye primer. I should have mentioned as well, I've done my foundation and my concealer. I've done that previously. And if you wanted to see that tutorial, that's just on my YouTube channel, just the base makeup. I've done that. I'll probably pop a little bit of blusher on at the end. I haven't done that yet. I'm just going to soften this eye primer. And again, this is just my Urban Decay primer portion, which I love. And this will just stop any of the dark shadow bleeding from the line going up here. You know how that sometimes happens with makeup from time to time. So just while my primer's settling into the skin and just melting onto my skin on my eyelids there, I'm just going to sort out my brows. And just fill these in again where I've got any little gaps. Oh, got a little loose eyebrow hair there. I hope everyone's well. I haven't done a video for a few days. It was just busy with Easter weekend and everything. It was lots to do in the garden. I hope everyone's staying safe as well. And it's just a nice little tutorial practice. Whilst everyone's at home, it's quite a quick sort of day makeup. This would be my everyday makeup that I'd wear to work. And my eyebrows are definitely getting lighter as the weeks are going past. As the weeks are going by, they're needing a tint now. I can tell I'm getting more gaps in my eyebrows now. So just feather along, little strokes, nothing too major. I don't really do my eyebrows heavy. I like them to look how they look when they've just been tinted, if that makes sense. And then just go in with your brush and just soften, because it's a day look. We're not going too severe, we're just sticking with the natural brow shape really. Give them a little groom. That foundation went on quite nice this morning. Just gonna check that I'm all blended. Still a little bit dry around my nose, but I think that's just everything going on, everything. It just has an effect on your skin, doesn't it? So the eyeshadows I'm going to use for this tutorial are, it's a Shimmer Cube palette from the Body Shop, and this is in 06. So it's a lovely nude colour there, if you can just see that. So there's 4 shades. You've got your really light, which I tend to use as a highlight on my brow bone. Then you've got your kind of middle brown, which is the one I'm going to use today on my lid. Then you've got a really coppery, glittery gold colour, which is lovely for holidays. I don't tend to wear it through the day here much. And then a really dark brown, which is great for your contouring if you haven't got a black with you. And as you can see, they're really compact. They just fit in the palm of your hand. They're really small, great for holidays. When I put the information on about the products that I'm using, about the makeup, I'll double check just to see that they still do stock them. I believe they do. So I'm going to take the lightest little colour, and this is my second set. I've had 2 because I love them. They always go on holiday with me, because you don't want to be, you know, lugging around a huge eyeshadow palette, something that's that big, when you're on holiday. You don't need that many eyeshadows when you're on holiday. I just used mainly the 3 colours, because I like to keep my luggage allowance for shoes when I'm on holiday. So just blend that lightest colour. I'm just using my finger just to warm the product up really. And just blend that into the brow bone just to give a nice, just a slight highlight. It's not too heavy. They're not too shimmery either, considering they're called shimmer cubes. I don't find them too shimmery. And then I'm just going to take a MAC 217 brush and just swirl that into the product, then just apply all over my eyelid. And I just love this colour. I'm going to push it into the socket. Just blend all the way around. And same on the other side. You don't get any fallout with these products either, which is great. It's just a lovely light colour for sort of daytime. But the thing that I like about this tutorial is you can actually turn this from a day look into quite a night look relatively easily, which I really, really like. So before I line with my dark, I'm actually going to curl my lashes now. And I'm just going to give a little bounce with my curlers. Just pressing quite lightly. That just gives them a little bit of a lift before I do my line. There we go. So I am going to go in with a black colour, but I'm going to use the product very sparingly. And I'm just using the MAC 266 little sharp angle brush you can see there. And I'm just going to take the black, I'm just going to move that out of the way a little bit. And I also just keep a tissue handy just to take any fallout onto. Because like I said, that blackout from Urban Decay, you get a lot of fallout from it. So I'm just going to take my angled brush. And I'm just going to almost drag that black colour, sticking really close to my lash line. It just looks like an eyeliner. And I'm going to smudge it with a larger brush, so it won't be a definite line. And I'm just going to make sure that when I get closer to the corner, that line just becomes tapered. So it's a little bit thicker on the outer corners than it is on the inner corner. If that makes sense. If you've got any questions, just drop us a line. I'm more than happy to help. And then again. And like I say, if you haven't got a black shadow, black eyeshadow, don't go out and buy one specifically just for this. You can use any dark colour. You know, if you tend to wear, you know, a lightish, say a silvery bluey colour, if you've got a dark grey, use that as your line colour. And then the product just gradually comes off the further along you go. If you go a bit thicker on one side, just even them up. And just keep building with it. Till you end up with a little line. Now I'm not going to add any more black to this brush because I've already got enough on the brush. I'm just going to ever so slightly just pull it close to the lower lashes. Just really, really lightly. Might need to add a tiny bit for the other side because obviously the product will only go so far. And just keep working along like so. Then what I tend to do is just take my finger and I just tend to soften that line underneath. Just gives a little bit of definition to the lower lashes. Makes them look a little bit thicker, I always think, as well. Then I've got my MAC, where am I? 239. Couldn't think of the number then. Okay, and you can see this has just been used for smudging. All I'm going to do, it's a lovely flat brush, is just soften that line. It's like you've lined your eyes, but without eyeliner. If you wanted to go back in with an eye pencil, you can if you want to. This one's just a Lord and Berry. See if you've got any sort of lighter areas, or you just want to add a little bit more depth, you can. And again, it doesn't have to be a perfect line, because you can go back in, again, just with your 239, and just blend that black. Trying not to pull it up too much, because you don't want to distort the colour, the nice sort of, the lighter colour that you've just popped on your lid. Okay. And then I've already curled my lashes, so I'll go in with mascara. It's just a nice look for daytime, but you can enhance that if you go and say from work to the pub or work for a meal out, whichever. I would take that black eye pencil out with me, pop it in my handbag, and I would just line my wet line, smudge it and smoke it, add a little bit more to the top if you wanted to, and add a darker lip colour. That's how you kind of take your makeup from day to night. Everything just needs to be a little bit more strong. Whereas I really like this look for work. It lasts all day. I don't necessarily prime my eyelids every time, but at work my makeup only ever really just requires a lipstick touch up, because I drink a lot of coffee when I'm at work. So this is kind of it's another day makeup, I suppose, but it's a day, could be a day into night. But I just thought I'd call it a slight smoky eye daytime, I suppose you could call it. That's my one coat of mascara. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of blusher, a little bit of colour on my cheeks. Just to warm them up. And again, if I need to just blend that down, just take the side of my foundation brush. And then my little cheek tint illuminator, which is great. I love this product. A little bit of Burt's Bees. And then lipstick, I've got a NARS lipstick in Catfight. I'll just show you that colour there, the lovely colour. And just apply I love this colour, it's so versatile. It's great for spring, summer, any season really. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Clinique Super Balm Moisturising Lip Gloss, because I find through the day gloss just lifts, it just helps to lift your makeup. I'll stop talking when I do this. And then I'll just go back in with a little bit of mascara. And then my hair, I've just gone a bit haywire today. Just take my good old proggy comb, because you can prog about with it. And then that's it really. Sort of a defined daytime makeup with a little bit of liner or eyeshadow. Pop a little bit of hairspray on. Do my little trick. Just to push those roots up. Massage that hairspray in. Voila! Hope you enjoyed. If you've got any questions, just drop us a comment. If again there's any videos that you'd like to see or anything that you maybe like to see again, then just drop me a line. I'll just let you have another little look. Great. Thanks for watching. Bye.